What is going on, guys? Griffin here, coming to you with a quick video today on this very hot mid-morning here in Missouri. So hot outside that it's making it hot in here. I had to turn the AC down a little bit. It got up to 76 in here, which is a little too stuffy for me. I like my temperature around 74 personally, 73, 74. But this video, we're still at the t-shirt game, and I'm gonna update you all a little bit on Photoshop since I finally purchased Adobe, like the what is it called, Adobe Creative Cloud set. If you have a student ID, like I happen to use my girlfriend's, you can get the entire Illustrator, Photoshop, and like 20 different apps, I believe, for $19.99 a month, which is a really good deal compared to, I believe, for just an average Joe, it's like $79.99 a month. So I mean, it's a really good deal. If you know anyone with a student ID, or if you have one personally, I would obviously jump all over it to use both Illustrator, Photoshop for your designs. I'm sure there's other ones you can use, but I'm mainly focusing on Photoshop and Illustrator for you guys. I'll be sure to flip the camera around here and show you all one design I created last night for Teechip. Teechip is a new website that I am currently experiencing with because Teespring, apparently they overcharge. Obviously, that's why you have to charge like $20 to $30 a shirt, which obviously nobody's going to buy a shirt really over 20 bucks. We know that because Amazon merch even highly suggests us list $19.99 and under. But I'm not in merch still, so I'm going to go ahead and start making designs, get them on Teespring, Teechip, and so hopefully, one, I can start making money off t-shirts, and then two, whenever I do get accepted into merch, I'll kind of have a good idea of what designs I can go ahead and use as my 25, because I'll know which ones had sold, which ones hadn't, which one had most views, which one hadn't, and so on, you understand. But Teechip offers very good prices on t-shirts. I'll go ahead and get this set up for you all real quick, live with no edits whatsoever. I don't like editing videos, I just like putting them together and going with it. So let's see what we got here. Let me go this way, and let's zoom in a little bit. Camera's not focusing too well. But this is just, it might look blank, kind of, but it's because I only have one design right here. I'll go ahead and click on it for you all. But as you all can see, I uploaded this like after midnight last night because I was actually playing around on Photoshop. If it'll load. This computer's been acting slow lately. But yeah, there's my quick design that I made. I got the white background to disappear. I'll do a whole tutorial, just like kind of a little quick crash course on Photoshop, how to get rid of the white background. I did have an issue with getting this white and the dumbbell there, the weight, whatever, I call it a dumbbell, that's what it's referred to as. I had a problem getting this white out. I couldn't really figure it out. It might be because I actually got this off of Google Images. I don't know where it's at now, but is it this one? No, it's not that one. But you all get the gist. I got it off of, all I did was type in, there it is right there, this one right here. I typed in dumbbell clip art, PNG. You want a PNG file if at all possible. And because that white background there will disappear when it's a PNG file, I believe, at least that's what happened when I uploaded it. But I couldn't get this white background to disappear. Go back to Photoshop. Couldn't get it to just go away, essentially. So I was like, well, it doesn't look too bad. I'll show you all how it looks. Go ahead and click on the design. See, I mean, it doesn't really look horrible or anything. I personally like this gray one and the red one the most, but my brother thought the yellow one and the orange one looked pretty good as well. I personally don't like, I mean, the orange and red almost look identical, but whenever you see it in person, it is a brighter orange. I personally don't really like bright colors. I know this red is pretty bright, but it just goes good with it overall. And I think this gray goes really good with it. So I was like, yeah, I'll just make do with it. It was getting late at night. I was getting tired. I was like, I just need to upload this, go to bed, see how it does before I mess it up even worse. But as you can see, I got the design centered with Photoshop. It's pretty easy to do because whenever you're like moving stuff around on here, there's like a little pink line that'll let you know when you're like right in the middle of the image, like right in the middle of your canvas and whatnot. Like I said, guys, I'll be sure to come out with videos, tutorials on how I got this canvas set up, because if you don't know how, you're just going to be doing this on a whole white background, which you don't want to do whenever you're creating a t-shirt design. I mean, you could, but it just makes it a lot harder. I'll be sure to do that video probably, what is today? Wednesday. I'll be sure to do that video probably by the weekend, I would believe, as long as everything goes as it should. But yeah, that's pretty much, this is not Teespring, Teechip. It's pretty much the same website setup as Teespring. So you have your campaign time, 6 days, 10 hours, 18 minutes. You can share on Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. You can start a store as well. I haven't started one yet because I personally just want to have at least 2 designs up before I create a store. But you can do whatever you want. You have your stats here, which I love to check on. Obviously, I have not sold one yet, but I now have 6 views after it's going on 12 o'clock. I uploaded it after midnight, so it's only been up for about 12 hours. I haven't even advertised it yet with Facebook at all. All I did was put it on my Facebook page. It only has 12 likes on the page so far. Actually, let's see if we can go. And I'm actually creating a whole different page for a fitness store. Details to come soon. But in the meantime, let's go back to, as you can see, the green room right there. But where the hell is the page? Here we go. Meme Shirt Nation. If you guys would, I would appreciate it if you go over to my page on Facebook, Meme Shirt Nation. Just go ahead and give it a like. You can look at my designs, kind of look at how I'm doing my advertising and whatnot. And you can buy a shirt if you want. I would greatly appreciate that as well. I do price my shirts at the minimum just because I'm trying to get started. So by all means, I should have the best prices. Let's see here. So the only thing that I found that's not as good as Teespring with Teechip is there's no image whenever you upload the link. Like as you can see with Teespring, you have your shirt right underneath with the link, and yeah, I mean, it just looks better. First impression looks better. You can see the picture. It's not just a link saying go buy a shirt essentially. Maybe I did something wrong when I uploaded that. I have no idea, but I'll be sure to play with that tonight if I have a chance at work, and overnight into the morning, and I'll be sure to update you all on that as well. But yeah, as you can see, I've only had 1 person reached, so that means that all of my views have for the most part just been through the website. So I don't know how their algorithm works with ranking you up and whatnot, putting you in the search bar or whatever. But 6 views, haven't had any buyers yet. Not a big surprise. It's only been up for 12 hours, right? And I haven't advertised whatsoever. But compared to Teespring, I have had some of these designs on, like, let's go with the "You Don't Know Crazy Until You Date a Latina." Oh shoot, I didn't mean to click on it. I meant to click on its stats. Let's see here. But see, that one's priced at $19.99, and that's the lowest I could really go. The lowest I could really go is $18.99, but I don't know. I just did $19.99, but with Teechip, I was able to price at $16 flat with $2.99 shipping. So see, this one has been up since I believe Saturday night into early Sunday morning, and I paid $3 advertising it, and it still only has 11 views with none sold. So right off the bat, Teechip, I have received more views by far with no money spent on advertisement whatsoever. Obviously hasn't translated into sales yet, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to start pumping out a whole bunch of designs, and hopefully whenever I start creating them, I can figure out that white background in the image. I personally think that's just because I got it off of Google. Like that's the design, like that's how they made it, was with the white background. So there's really nothing I can do about that. But hopefully, let me get the camera flipped around back here. That's pretty much it for that. Hopefully I can get it figured out on Photoshop or Illustrator or something, how to make my own designs, because I mean, like that dumbbell, that's pretty simple to make. And dumbbell, I think a dumbbell is essentially going to be my brand, kind of like my go-to logo. I don't really know how I'm going to go about doing it yet. Maybe it won't be, maybe it will. But for the fitness part, that's probably going to be my brand logo. I'm going to probably have 2 or 3 brands, like I was talking to my girlfriend about. Because I obviously have Meme Shirt Nation, which is memes, like pretty much just funny phrases put on shirts and whatnot. And the fitness stuff kind of goes away from that a little bit. So I'm probably going to create that other Facebook page for fitness apparel, and also integrate my private label in with that, with my blender bottles and fitness glove, workout gloves and whatnot. That's later on down the road, because that's going to take a lot more money to get started, but might as well get ahead on it now, create the page, start pumping t-shirt designs out on it, and then I'll have 2 sources, the Meme Shirt Nation and the fitness one, that could possibly be bringing me money. So again, that's another stream of income at the end of the day. But yeah, I am still wanting to start printing my own t-shirts as well. I'm not printing, like I'll pay somebody to print on the transfer paper, so then all I have to do is use a heat press it on the shirt and go. I am still going to go through with that plan. I just have to do some number crunching, because I'm moving into my new apartment on October 1st, so not this weekend but next weekend, and I have to have a certain amount of money, like $600 down and whatnot. So I'm kind of number crunching, seeing how much money I have available, because I mean, I have to have money to pay the bills now, so I can only put so much into the business, and the business has to start giving back. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I just wanted to throw you all a new idea with Teechip. Teespring's pretty well known. I personally, sorry about that, guys, ran out of memory on the camera. But what I was saying is that Teespring's obviously well known, but I hadn't personally heard of Teechip until yesterday when I was just fooling around at work. I was actually looking up how to use Photoshop, and then this video popped up, how to make money using Teechip, get rid of Teespring. The guy hates Teespring, obviously, but he kind of turned me on to Teechip, because Teechip, apparently their algorithm works more in favor of new people, apparently, and they'll rank your stuff higher at first, and then like once you start getting your views, if you're not having any buyers, then obviously you start dropping down. But they kind of try to help you out at the beginning, so you don't necessarily have to go spend money on advertisement. I would still suggest at least throwing like a $3 to $5 ad out there for a few days. I think $5 can get you like a 3 to 5 day advertisement on Facebook, so you just have to make sure you're reaching the right people, and make sure your ad looks good, all that good stuff, obviously. But yeah, I'll be sure to leave a link below to Teechip and Teespring, and you can try out both. And I mean, I would suggest using both anyways. Take your design, put them on both. It's not like once you put it on one site, you can't put it on any others. It's not like KDP, where Kindle Publishing, where like you can't publish anywhere else or whatever. So I mean, just play around with it, see which one you like the most, and if they both make you money, then why not just go ahead and use both, right? But yeah, I know this video is starting to get a little long, so I'll go ahead and wrap it up. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I do upload daily as much as possible. I think it was a couple days ago, I had like half a day, one day where I didn't post. I don't know if any of you all noticed that, but I did. But for the most part, I do post content daily. I'm gonna start doing a lot more tutorials. I'm gonna do one of Photoshop. I don't know when the Illustrator tutorial will come because I just haven't had time to mess with it really. I got it loaded up and whatnot, but I did all this last night in just a few hours, and I was trying to hurry up and get a logo, a design uploaded to Teechip so I could get that going. That was pretty much my goal, was to get a design created and uploaded to Teechip before I went to bed. But yeah, be sure to subscribe, share the content with friends, family, anyone that you think may want to start their own business, e-commerce business of any sort. We talk about eBay, Amazon FBA, Amazon Merch, Teespring, Teechip, Photoshop, Illustrator. And with Photoshop and Illustrator, it's not just limited to t-shirts. You can make poster designs, you can make anything. There's so many streams of money that I'm going over on this channel that is going to make your head spin. You'll wonder why you even are going to college if you are, because I mean, for one, I hate college, but that's a whole nother story. But it'll make your head spin how much we'll go over on this channel. I haven't even nearly hit on anything that I want to get into. But yeah, I hope you all like this video. If you have any questions, comments, or you want me to do a video over something like ASAP, just leave it in the comments or reach out to me directly. I'll leave a link to my Facebook page that I actually need to change the name of now. But I'll be sure to leave a link to that page below for this channel, and you can reach out to me on there, or you can message me directly from YouTube if you want. There was a guy who messaged me a while back saying he had some questions and he was going to make a list of questions for me, but haven't heard back from him. So if you're watching this video there, guy, I'm still waiting on your questions, and I'll be sure to do a video or multiple videos if you have that many questions soon as possible. But until you reach out to me, I can't do it. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you learned a little something. I hope that you'll consider Teechip, because I think as of now, these numbers, obviously it's only 6 views, but it's only been 12 hours. I haven't advertised at all. I'll be sure to look at it again tonight before I go to bed, and hopefully I'll have a sale, who knows. But yeah, that's it for today. Hope to see you all in the comments or in the messages, and until next time, guys, keep on making your money. See you tomorrow.